We recently had a client point out an error on his monthly invoice. "You charged me 4 times for the same thing," he protested. Once we explained that the fees were for appointments in 4 different states, he was happy. But if he was uncertain about what appointments are and why they are essential, maybe others have questions too. So,
what is an appointment?
An appointment lets an insurance carrier tell a state's Department of Insurance which agents and agencies are representing their products in the jurisdiction.
When do I get appointed?
Most states require you to have an appointment before you sell a policy. If you hold multiple lines of authority, you'll need an appointment for each of them. These can be with the same carrier if they offer multi-line products. These days, most states allow producers to wait to request their initial appointment until they have an insurance contract ready to sign. It's known as a just-in-time appointment. In a few states, you must have at least one active appointment for each line of authority to keep your license active.
Is it hard to request an appointment?
While your Resource Pro compliance specialist can submit the request for you, many carriers now offer online appointment portals that make it easy to handle the process yourself. You or your agency will need to have a selling agreement, also called a carrier contract, in place with that insurer, though, for the appointment request to be approved.
Wait, what's a selling agreement? How can I get one?
It's a contract, usually between an insurance company and a broker-dealer, authorizing its agencies and affiliated producers to sell that carrier's insurance products. It spells out commission rates, allowable fees, production requirements, etc. Some carriers also contract directly with individuals. If you need a selling agreement with a new carrier, you will need to contact their licensing department. Some companies use a different name for this office.
You just mentioned affiliated producers. What's the difference between an affiliation and an appointment?
Affiliations recognize the business relationship between an insurance agency and the producers who sell insurance products for that agency. An appointment recognizes the business relationship between an agency or individual producer and an insurance company.
We're a new agency. I've heard that it can be hard to get a selling agreement and appointments.
In a hard market, insurers may want to see a proven track record of production before offering a selling agreement to an agency or individual. If that happens, try another carrier. Most states' Department of Insurance websites provide lists of approved carriers for both the admitted and non-admitted markets.
It's all so confusing. How can I find out where I'm appointed and with whom?
The National Insurance Producer Registry, or NIPR, tracks your appointment information. Your Resource Pro compliance specialist can generate a report listing all your active appointments. Be aware, though, that this information can quickly become outdated.
Why? How long is an appointment good for?
Appointments do need to be renewed, usually every 2 years. The insurance carrier typically handles the renewal for you automatically, as long as your license in the state remains current and you meet the production requirements detailed in your selling agreement. And, of course, you can voluntarily terminate an appointment at any time, or add an appointment with a new carrier.
Why would I terminate an appointment?
If you no longer plan to be licensed in a particular state or to represent a carrier's products there, you should request that your appointment be terminated. Carriers won't renew appointments for producers who don't have an active license, but some states renew appointments automatically unless they are canceled. Requesting a termination helps the insurer keep operating costs down. And that's the basics of appointments. If you have more questions about appointments, or if you want help in verifying your appointments, contact us at ilsainc.com.